If you're looking to make a Christmas card in 10 minutes or less, then this tutorial is for you. I'm a Gadis of Made by Mutiara, and I like to share a lot of my calligraphy ideas over on Instagram. And in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how I make this Christmas card with just using your brush pens. So if you're ready to get started, then let's get to the tutorial. For this tutorial, you're going to need a 5x7 folded card. The one I have is made of watercolor paper. You're also going to need pencil, eraser, and ruler to do some sketching. And last but not least, you need some brush pens. The ones I'm using are Canary markers, but of course, feel free to use either Tombow Dual brush pens or any other brands that you have. The first thing we're going to do is to draw some sketch lines, and I'm going to do that simply by doing a border at the top and the bottom. And I'm using the width of the ruler as my measurement. And then I'm going to draw a straight line down the middle, and I'm going to draw two sides of a triangle. And then I'm going to create 5 more lines inside the triangle itself. And again, I'm just using the width of the ruler. I think I'm using slightly smaller. I'm using the numbers to align them to create 5 lines for the quote, "We wish you a Merry Christmas." I'm going to be using calligraphy when writing out the words. Of course, you don't have to. If you want to use your own handwriting, you can do so. If you want to use your own block font, you can do that as well. And at the same time, I'm going to sketch out the stump of the tree and the star right on top. And once I'm happy with the layout, I will erase it all again using my kneaded eraser until I have like this very light sketch left behind. And I know it looks really light, but the idea is not to have to do more erasing later on. The next thing you're gonna do is to take 3 different shades of green. And the ones I have here are from Canary markers. I'm gonna put the names of the shades I used down in the description below. And for every single letter, I'm gonna alternate the color. Of course, you can use like different shades of green for every different word or for every different line. It really is up to you, but I think these different shades of green does add a bit more interest to the Christmas tree that I'm forming over here. And of course, feel free to use any other festive Christmas quote instead of just "We wish you a Merry Christmas." You can also fit in the quote "'Tis the season to be jolly," or even "It's the most wonderful time of the year." Depending on which one you vibe with the most, any quote you use, just make sure you sketch it out first before transferring the design onto your card. And to complete the tree, I'm going to use a brown color from Canary markers and color in the stump of the tree. And for the star, you can actually use a gold pen or even like a yellow pen. It's up to you. But what I want to use to add a bit of shimmer to it is to use this gold watercolor paint to color in the star. Please don't mind my dirty hands. I was doing some painting with acrylic earlier, so this just kind of stuck to my hands. And last but not least, we're gonna add ornaments. And I'm gonna use 4 different colors to add in the baubles in all of the empty spaces. And it's up to you to how many or how little you want to add. And once you're happy with it, I'm gonna add another extra finishing touch to the watercolor card by rounding the corners with a round cutter. And just like that, we are done with our Christmas card. And here are some other variations of how the design can look on black paper. So I use gold paint. Or if you like the look of craft paper, you can use white Dr. Page Martin's bleed proof white paint and then draw in snowflakes instead of the star at the top. And of course, you can mix up the colors. So here's one I use with many different shades of blue. So here are some of ideas of what you can do to spice up the colors in your Christmas card. So that is the tutorial for one of my favorite types of Christmas cards to make, especially if you're short of time. And good news, if you need help with the lettering part or with the template, I will put a link to that down in the description below. And of course, if you enjoy tutorials like this, let me know down in the comments below and give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you a happy holidays and a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!